Some breaking inputs coming in. Government secures India's energy lifeline. The External Affairs Minister spoke to the Iranian counterpart, Abbas Araghchi. This is the fourth conversation between S Jaishankar and Abbas Araghchi. And Bharat's diplomacy push is also reaping benefits, also showing results amid the conflict. There is a key telephone conversation that has happened, and this is the fourth time that both the foreign ministers have spoken to each other. In the last conversation, and as the MEA confirmed, S. Jaishankar spoke about securing energy supply, spoke about safety, and now we're given to understand another conversation has happened, fourth call with the Iranian finance minister, foreign minister, I beg your pardon. Let me go across to Rishabh, who's getting us more details. Rishabh, tell us more about this fourth conversation.
Well, Swati, what we're given to understand that Araghchi had a call with Dr. S. Jaishankar, and this happens to be the fourth call. Remember, yesterday when External Affairs Ministry held a press conference, we did ask them about the stability and security of Indian vessels in Gulf of Persia, and also how the Strait of Hormuz has become a problem for India's energy security. We were told that External Affairs Minister did stress on the security of Indian vessels in the region. Now, the fourth call has happened, and what we're given to understand that this was initiated from Iran's side for India, and Syed Abbas Araghchi, the foreign minister of Iran, who happens to be in Geneva right now, spoke to Dr. S. Jaishankar, the Indian External Affairs Minister. Both sides stressed on bilateral cooperation, stability and sustainability in the region. India also went ahead to talk about expanding India's bilateral and multilateral interactions in the region, while Iran has stressed on BRICS' role for stability in the region.
Absolutely. What we are witnessing at the moment, Rishabh, is diplomatic balancing. Yesterday, India joined a host of countries and was the co-sponsor of a resolution against Iran's aggression as far as the GCC nations in Jordan is concerned. At the same time, our foreign minister constantly in touch with his counterpart. The Prime Minister has also spoken to Pezeshkian. Diplomatic balancing is what we are witnessing at the moment.
Definitely, Swati. If we see, 90% of our natural gases come from these GCC countries, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, for that matter, Oman as well. If this region is at stake, and that's the reason that India joined the 135 countries to call out Iran's aggression on these countries. But again, we saw since morning, Prime Minister speaking to the Iranian president, now the foreign minister speaking from both sides. One thing is very clear: while India wants early cessation of hostilities in the region, India also wants to ensure that its energy security is intact, and that is something that should not happen because of the trouble in the Gulf region.
All right, Rishabh, do stay on with us. We are getting more breaking inputs in terms of the fourth conversation that we were just talking about. More details around what transpired. India briefed on latest developments. The External Affairs Minister called for stronger regional cooperation, and India is emphasizing on the need for sustainable peace and security. So the Iranian foreign minister has spoken to S. Jaishankar. Fourth conversation amid regional tensions, amid escalation of the war in the Middle East. Rishabh continues to be with us. In the last conversation, we spoke about safety of shipping and India's energy security. And once again, India's emphasis is on ensuring that there's peace, there's solution through dialogue and diplomacy.
Well, definitely. See, India has been always of the side that war is not the solution to any conflict. And Prime Minister Modi and Government of India has always held that this is not an era. India's stand has been clear, be it Russia-Ukraine crisis or the Gulf crisis that we are undergoing right now. In this very call, India was briefed about the situation in Middle East and West Asia and how, situation is evolving. Remember, only yesterday we heard from the Speaker of Iranian Assembly that if another attack happens to any of the electricity infrastructure of Iran, the whole region will go blackout. Remember, we are in the month of Ramadan, and we will have Eid on 17th or 18th of this month, depending on the sighting of moon in Saudi. But that is a festive season for the whole of West Asia. But the war is expanding. Every GCC country right now is affected. Oman happens to be the latest country that has now been attacked. Iran calls it a false flag, saying that we have not hit Oman. But Oman now says that they are looking at early cessation of this conflict. Remains to be seen how things unfold. Remember,
Rishabh,
only
as per
today.
your information, Iran has called for BRICS' role in regional stability. We're given to understand that India has spoken about expanding bilateral and multilateral engagement.
Well, definitely. See, Iran is the latest addition to the BRICS multilateral setup, remember, and India is one of the founding members of BRICS setup. So BRICS, which includes China, Russia, India, Brazil, is a bloc that Iran wants to, fall back on. And they want these countries to now, if not mediate, at least pressurize West to ensure that this conflict have an early end. Iran has used every trick in the book to ensure that US and Israel is pressurized. Dubai has been hit given the expat population there. The energy supplies have been obstructed given that this will affect the European countries as well as Asian countries, and these countries in turn will have pressure building tactics on
India of course is concerned about the safety of shipping, its energy supplies, the presence of Indian nationals in the Gulf region, and above everything our strategic partnership with the Gulf countries as well. Rishabh, thank you very much for getting us the details. We'll